What's up, y'all? It's a Skate Theorist. Today I'm just going over stuff I saved on Instagram this week, basically. I've saved a lot, haven't filmed in a while. This guy went past the threshold of this rocketed kickflip being very ugly and kind of made it into something unique in its own. It's almost cool. Like, if he did this on purpose, incredible. And if you haven't seen the format, I literally go through what I liked and just talk about kind of crazy tricks. This is one of those tricks where, how do you think of this, It's not the craziest concept, but this dude looks to be 12 years old, and I'm just thinking, man, I wasn't even really thinking of tricks like this when I was 12. This guy has a bright future ahead if he keeps skating. Oh, this is Jin Woo with this crazy switch trick. Kind of blew my mind because just the 270 shove out of it. So it's kind of like doing a back tail in a way, because you're regular footed doing the shove out, but it still seems like such a weird thing to try to do. So yeah, absolutely sick trick from Jin Woo. Exactly what you'd expect from Jin Woo as well. Double backside flip, very pretty trick. I think it's heavily underrated, underused. I feel like more people should do a backside flip. If you have a kicker and you have any type of air, and you could backside flip, you should be able to double backside flip. I mean, I've done them flat, so yeah. Can people start doing double backside or frontside flips? I think that's a great idea. This guy always has something crazy. Um, would you call this a manual? It's not a grind. It's kind of like a grind. It's almost like I mean, the bolts are grinding. What would you call this incredible trick from Luke Elliott? Oh, this is just a big nollie inward. People always get up in arms about this. They're like, that was a pop shove it. Anytime you do something very vertical, a hard flip or a nollie inward, people claim that they were a pop shove it. And from this angle, it really does look like a pop shove it. But that is a nollie inward. And it's a beautiful one at that. Oh, this is. The caveman in was sick enough. Then to do the alley-oop 900. Now, they said alley-oop 900. It makes me wonder if 900s are usually not alley-oop, right? Maybe you're going the other way most of the time. I don't know enough about vert to say one way or another, but I do know that Huddy 2478 is an absolute killer. Oh, this one's nice. This is one of those tricks that's just really nice and symmetrical. Um, yeah, great idea. Seems he made it look so easy, but I promise you that's not easy because it's not even just a pop. They're two big spins. So, incredible trick. I just saved this one to say, like, how often have you seen a board break like that? Usually it's one or the other. It's hard to imagine both. Like, I don't know how many times I've seen that. Sure, it's happened. Oh, this is a fun one. So this is kind of like a meme page, and they said had to show Jamie Foy who's boss. Which one of these tricks do you think is harder? Based on just the grind, ignore the stairs for now. I would say that Jamie Foy's is probably harder from the beginning because going from a down to the flat seems hard. Um, but also if you're talking about one's a street spot, one has stairs, and one is a smooth park where there's not much risk. It's clear. It's just kind of funny because at first glance, I'm like, which one of those is harder? Does the 180 add enough of a challenge to make it equal? It does not. Oh, incredible trick right there. I think that was a boss flip, I used to call him. But that body varial, oh man, that's sick trick. Yeah, this dude's an absolute killer. Noah Strockbine. This trick is just so beautiful. I want to see more Ollie body varials because they're so beautiful. I owe Ricky Glazer 20 bucks because I told Ricky I would give him 20 bucks if he did an Ollie body varial 50. And sure enough, he did it, but it was sick and I love this trick. Oh, this is just an expert Yuto trick. How do you even do that, you know? Just nollying into a nose slide. It's enough. It's enough. Kick flipping into a nose slide is enough. What compelled him to want to do a nollie late front foot flip nose slide? And why did he make it look so smooth and easy? This trick should be hideous. The fact that he did it smooth doesn't even make any sense. Crazy. Walsh Kyle had this clip, and I thought this is just incredible. Um, I would love to see like a whole part where you just have gigantic wheels and you're like in the forest skating these weird crooked trees. I imagine this clip took a lot more work than you'd expect. They probably had to clean up that log possibly. I mean, maybe it was smooth to begin with, but yeah, absolutely sick trick. Oh, this trick. Does everyone just have this trick now? I feel like every Instagram skater can just do this. Big spin, switch Smith, or whatever you want to call that. Some people might want to call that big spin Willie, which I think is disgusting sounding, but either way, seems like a lot of people do it, and I actually think it looks pretty clean. Not if you call it a Willie, though. This trick is funny because how do you even ollie up with so much speed? You just have that absolute banger. Yeah, this guy's been killing it. I think might have saved a lot of his clips actually. That's just beautiful. This is just one of those tricks. That is a very high ledge. And he gets out so clean. Hey, D, if you showed up and could do this first try, would you just leave the park right after? Because that'd be hilarious. Dude just shows up, does exactly this first try, and then just leaves. Because, like, he shut down the park. That's probably the hardest line that's going to go down that day. Yeah, absolute beauty. Did he go to flat here? Yeah, he did. Yeah, so I would call this a kickflip late big spin. Other people might call it a backside flip late shove, which I'm not mad at either one. Let me see. I kind of feel like a kickflip late big spin sounds more accurate because it was very delayed, but I'm not mad if somebody calls it a backside flip late shove. Oh yeah, this guy just ripping. Another one. Love those. I love the body varials. This slide right here, that impressed me by itself. Sliding at all on these ramps can be pretty scary, and he kind of made it look casual that he just slid 8 feet right here. I know the trick's not super hard, but then he has that clean little thing after, which is very, very nice. This isn't skate related, but I saw this and I'm like, what is this? I didn't know if this was AI or what was going on. I guess this is his thing. He's like an oil dancer. Oh yeah, another Geng. Oh look, that's the same pants as that other clip. They're nice pants. Somebody said took them 2 minutes to have it unlock. You know, this is one of those tricks that it kind of makes sense, but thinking about actually trying it is just like it's ridiculous. How is everybody so good? Yeah, this one, is this a no slide or a no stall? And do you think this would be a good way to practice balance? I mean, it seems like you wouldn't get much more value out of his spinning than if you just had a stationary ledge. Like, I don't know that the balance is that different, but maybe it is. Maybe it would make a big difference. It seems like a lot of work, that's for sure. This is just ridiculous. The fact that this is a 540 and you just did it on a wall, like you don't care about the rules at all. You know there's rules. That's a quarter pipe. That's not a whatever you're treating it as. You're treating the wall like it's part of the quarter pipe. It's incredible. Ah, in this episode of Whose Child Is This? Very. Nah, I don't know that this is a child even. That could be a grown man. This is an incredible trick, though. I'd like to see more of this type of stuff if it's done well. Like, I wouldn't even mind if he did like a kickflip and then just keeps the 50-50 going, as long as the kickflip looks nice. So this looks really nice. Not ugly at all. I want to see more tricks like this. Beautiful. These are just some guys yelling. I'm a big fan of these people. I don't know why. They just yell and do flips. I don't know. Wally to rail ride. Or to wire ride. Those wires are typically not smooth. Um, I feel like that would really grind your board, but this seems to be becoming more popular in skating to just kind of grind a wire. There are no rules. Oh, this one. Yeah, this is an absolutely incredible trick. I mean, just a 180 up is enough. But to land into a fakie manual, the I've 180'd up a four steer. It was like kind of a flat four steer. Wasn't very tall. It might have been that tall. But the only way I could really do it is I had to really pivot on my nose. Like I got my nose up there, kind of cheated up, you know. You cannot cheat at all when you're landing in a fakie manual. And then to kickflip out at the same time, Becker Dunn absolutely killed that one. And that's going to be my last one for the day. Let me know if y'all enjoy this format. I just like talking about Instagram clips.